Надо
Взглядом
дядя
пойти.
Степа-то мне на...
Дядя
Sound muted.
Channel switched. Channel switched. Channel switched. Channel switched.
I'll start speaking in a while. Hello to everyone who's already watching. I just need to post it on Facebook and we'll be all set. Okay, this is bullshit. I think I'll give up. I can't post to Facebook. Like I don't even know why. I just cannot make a post. I try from the laptop, but okay, I give up. I'll just start streaming. If nobody can watch me, then it's not my problem, I guess. Hello everyone. uh, let's start with the teams, maybe. We've got Romek. On his side, we've got Bloodmaster. A nice comeback. In their team, there's also Ahmed and Rom. On the other side, we've got Mr. Fu with SLS on top, and the bottom guys are Yahoo and Kochis. We're 15 minutes into the game, maybe more like 14, but nobody cares. Looking at the teams right now. Well, obviously, if it was old good times, we'd say it's Imba and Team 1 will win easy. Okay, maybe I'm exaggerating a little bit, but well, I'm not sure about Bloodmaster's current form, but he usually had really good comebacks, so I'm pretty sure he should have at least a normal game, if not a good game. Kinda same with Romek. Of course, Romek plays quite some games these days. Actually, well, I think he came back a week or two ago. I'm not totally sure right now. There with Ahmed, who, well, he's in pretty stable form, I think. He should have a good enough base. And the be honest, it's a mystery for me what he will do in the fight. But he's in one team with Remake, and I think that if Ahmed is commanded by a good commander, then you shouldn't be too worried about him. About Rom, it depends, but the base should be fine. Not sure about the maneuvers. I guess we'll see. But I'm not afraid about him screwing up too much. Not the biggest army. My bet is that Ahmed will have more than Rom, but I don't know. Right now it seems like he doesn't have a lot of wood though. Hopefully it's only temporary. Yeah, this just started working, I guess. Okay, Mr. Fu, along with SLS on the top. Fu is playing quite an annoying location, but he's a master of making small bases, so I think it suits him very well, and should be fine. I think he actually played quite a few times on this log, so I guess it would be interesting to see what will happen here. Where do you see a stable? Ah, yeah, indeed. Well, this is interesting. Only 5 farms, and he's going to start with a stable and a big farm. At least that's what seems possible right now. There's still spot for another building here. I think there's gonna be another big farm here. Even if he recently played a few games where he didn't make a second big farm. And this is something some players might not believe, but well, okay. now we know everything, I guess. Isn't it a bit early? But he's not building it yet, so never mind. He's not blocking anything in Soul House, which is curious, but maybe not so important yet. SLS, pretty big log for this map. Yeah, Dawn, of course. It's gonna work perfect with 5 farms. I was just wondering whether he wants to add something to it. Oh, and by the way, where are the farm fins for this? No idea. Anyway, I'm expecting SLS can build a pretty big base here. You can see plenty of space. Is it the biggest log? Ah, probably not. But there's quite some space here. Of course, after 60 minutes it feels like you have to fill space because, for example, because of this, there's a lot of sand here and it's quite annoying. Okay, you've spotted that Fu is about to have some wood problems. How does it look right now? Right now he has only one sawmill. No, sorry. So I think it should be fine for now, and I'm pretty sure his plan will be to take this pretty soon. Anyway. So yeah, I think this might be enough. How is his gold? How late is that? Oh, what the hell? He still hasn't have. Well, okay, you can play like this. His base is extremely small, so I'm betting this will work. Actually, it's not the first time for us building a base like this. Of course, it doesn't work 100% of the time. His bases, I mean, they don't work 100% of the time he's playing, but just look at it. It's really compact. He doesn't need a lot of serfs. You can kind of see it here. So the fact that he's he's going to have a really late gold might not be that important in this case. Shortcut here. Mm, yeah, so that's going for a pretty standard build with well, okay, it's hard to say how much gold, but you can see the serfs amount is more or less okay. Iron is quite far here. Okay, Yahoo! I hate looking at the bases on this log because because of this, for example. It's like it almost feels bad to waste such a huge space. But with woodcutters, but obviously that's the thing you should do. That's the thing you're supposed to do. The problem is the iron mountains are here, so we're gonna build here anyway. So the best thing to do on the bottom is just spam trees like there's no tomorrow. Yeah, Thunder, going back to Fu's location, I feel quite comfortable talking about it because I played it like twice in a row when we played Iron and Gold in the past few days. Even played it yesterday or today, I'm not sure. Probably today, but anyway. Yeah, I cut all the trees here today and made some farms. And many players do that indeed. Of course, you really need to go for this then. And then I don't think wood will be a problem if you get this. With that being said, however, you can already see that Fu is going to have a problem with wood. I'd even say mod, he already has the problem. he might want to wait it out, like take the first batch of the trees. Actually, I think this is the first batch already, like the ones that he planted. Yeah, he's cutting a lot, so yeah. But he doesn't need a lot. Maybe it will work. I'm kind of skeptical right now. I thought he's gonna go for this first, but I'm guessing he prefers to keep it small for as long as possible. Well, he's the master of the small bases. So we'll see how it goes. Let's see coaches. Spamming trees on the bottom. Only 3 farms. What's the time? Oh, this seems awkward. Not exactly the greatest base you could get, but I didn't play this lock in a while, so I don't remember the problems you might get here. Of course, well, gold seems fine until you notice one little very important thing, but I think he knows about this. Probably. I hope he remembers this as well, because he will need one more soon. But he'll go there, because there's no... yeah. There's no stones here, so probably won't get built in time, yeah. Or maybe? Okay, this is gonna be interesting. Okay. Close enough. If the builders were a bit faster, and it was possible because there was a lot of builders here, then that guy might have taken a wrong turn and go to this building, which is closer to the school, I think. It seems like Coaches knows what he's doing. Okay, time to take a look at the heroes from Czech Republic and Poland, playing on the left side, starting with the one we didn't see in a while. Okay, I'll try to keep the timer for most of the time here done. I wish there was some kind of overlay you could just enable. So, well, maybe by some chance one of the developers is looking at the stream. I wish there was some kind of overlay you can enable, like for all time to see the time somewhere, which would be pretty useful for streaming. I mean, I can't really do something like launch OBS, the streaming program, you know, and somehow set the time to be shown in the text, because it doesn't work that way, right? You can't export the time of the game from to some other program, but of course you can do this with scripts, and I actually did that in a statistics script, but seems like nobody wants to play the maps with this script. It's only useful for streaming and not too useful for it anyway, because there's you can't really do something like nobody has barracks yet, so I can't show you, but it would be nice if we could see stuff everyone has in barracks, but with icons, not with the numbers, because it's unreadable that way. I had to do it. But anyway, that's a bit off topic, so let's go back to what we see here. Bloodmaster followed working farms, but you can see he has plenty of stuff here, so the fifth one is gonna work pretty soon. But it's 30 minutes, so I think it's not too late. His plan is to go slow with 2 pig farms and 1 stable. Pretty much seems like what everyone is doing, more or less. By the way, let's see how many farms people have. These farms are funny. This farm's quite interesting as well. Nice use of space, which would usually be wasted on a lock like this. And it's not even too bad when it comes to the farm's effectiveness. The farmers will still have it quite close. Maybe not this one, but this two for sure. Anyway, could have used a 3rd sawmill. Oh, this seems quite late. I don't know. The forest isn't too bad, but you can see there's not a lot to cut at the moment. Mainly this guy is doing. This guy is probably only cutting up. So these 2 guys are doing the good job for the city right now. But obviously there's plenty of planks. The problem is more like there's no 3rd sawmill. So Bloodmaster's city is a bit slow on producing wood right now. Plenty of serfs, should be fine. You know what, maybe it would be better to just open this thing. There's plenty of space on my screen, I guess. So it's not too annoying, hopefully. Yeah, that's actually what Don suggested. There's a slight traffic jam in Romake's base here. Should probably fix it soon. Or maybe it's even not necessary. Can't decide whether it's temporary. Probably not. You can see various stuff being brought by serfs. It's just unfortunate road work, I think. All the guys going to the metallurgists and from them would go here. So I guess you could partially fix it by making a road here. Probably miles better to well, the other roads wouldn't fix it too much, I guess. If I were him, I'd probably make this building here. Or here. Because it makes an unnecessary jam on this crossing. Okay, I'm also curious how Fu is doing. Because he's slowly going here from the trees, but doesn't seem like he has a wood problem. Not a lot of gold, I guess, but how much? How many serves? 43. The base doesn't seem much bigger than when we saw it the last time, which is quite impressive, I'd say. Like basically the same skeleton and no, not a lot buildings, just the necessary ones. Only 6 coal mines here though. Something tells me he might go for pikes as the main unit. Just to... Well, okay, how many coal mines does he need? He's got 6. Well, he's got to go there, I guess, but on the other hand, it will make the base really big. Going by his tactic, he should probably try to squeeze in 2 more here, but building like this, I really don't know what's his plan. But to be honest, okay, seems like Ahmed and Rom got working iron as well as Romek. Kind of coaches, kind of not, I don't know. Seems like it just started. Yahoo is fine. Oh, crash. That's nice. We can see the stats, I guess, and everyone can actually. I think I don't read the game as well as pretty much all the people watching the stream right now. So I find this cheat really nice. Well, just like I said though, at least I wasn't wrong about Kochis' iron being... where's the lobby? This one? I have no idea what's the password. Oh well. Okay, how do I enter the password without showing everyone? There we go.
Hey, wake up.
I'm so clever. Now nobody knows the password. Okay. Uh, Just waiting for Ahmed and Bloodmaster. Ahmed. Still waiting for Ahmed. Coach is getting annoyed. And there we go. And that's the corner I didn't spend too much time looking upon. Ahmed and Rom. Let's start with Rom maybe. It's 26 minutes to the end of the peace time, by the way. The wood. It's kinda so-so. I don't see the third, but there's surely three. Oh, only two sawmills indeed. Okay, so the wood is kinda terrible for whatever reason. Only for kind of 5 farm. 45 serfs. Well, it's still pretty early, I guess. That's a nice spot for the barracks. Probably the best spot we can get here. Unless trying somewhere here, but usually people... I think usually people make a woodcutter here to cut some of those trees. It wasn't even too far, but he decided to leave it for Ahmed. Not that he used it, not, but well, that's his decision, I guess. Strange place for farm. Not going to be too effective, but I guess, well, whatever. Not too important actually. His iron seems fine. about to have 30 on peacetime, probably. I'm a bit afraid about the farms. Uh, we'll go back to Fu in a while. So what we saw before seems like Raging Blood might be spot on. With his Ahmed, and I'd say it doesn't look too bad, if not for the fact that these two buildings seem to have been built just now, which means a bit too late. With that being said, he shouldn't have a problem with farms. He has well, this base kinda looks like my base usually does. The same kinds of problems I can see. I don't know, that's just the feeling. But his iron is fine. Overproduction of wood. Why though? He only has 6 woodcutters and some of them are not positioned very well. I mean, there's probably enough space for this. Yeah, maybe I'm exaggerating a little bit. Everything seems to be working. Not a lot of wool, well, okay, seems to be a new building. But that's pretty fucking late if you ask me. 20 minutes till peacetime and Ahmed is building a second goldsmith. Interesting tactic, however... Well, it's not impossible to play like this, but I guess there's not a lot of people who do that. Well, we'll see. I kind of have a feeling this might work for 30-30 on peacetime. How many horses? 7? Up to 10? I'm not sure, I don't remember the timings for when you build the stables 21 minutes before peacetime. I think it was something like 10. Anyway, let's get back to Fu. Still, the iron is still not working fully. And the ladder is kinda the same story. This base almost seems too small to work. There's plenty of serfs. Plenty of them standing, even. Yeah, seems like he really has to go for those two colonies here. However, I don't I don't know which buildings are going to use this coal. There's quite some space. I think I would try to make a shortcut here, even despite the fact that, well, it's still better than not being used at all, which probably might happen if coal is being brought to these two buildings from the closest possible one. Let's see, SLS. About 25 iron on peacetime, I predict. Just a quick. Okay, well, actually, fool's ladder. Maybe it's not that bad. Not sure how much ladder did SLS have in the storehouse. Oh, there's plenty of iron here. If I remember correctly, Yahoo, Rom, and I don't remember the third player. Well, there were 3 players on the chat with the best iron. So Yahoo should get about 30 iron on peacetime as well, just like Rome. Sorry for the short break. How much time? Yahoo will be fine. At least 40 ladder, I predict. Coaches. That's a nice looking barracks. Looks really well on this terrain here. Probably about 25 iron on peacetime, and where are we? Oh, leather seems kinda. He was keeping in his storehouse. I guess that's not too bad. This is pretty slow, and this is really slow. I guess he wants about 3 houses in peacetime. Let's hope he's gonna have probably. Well, easily 30 ladder. Most likely a little more. Let's say 40. Let's look at Remake now. See, that's what I call proper army. Still 14 minutes, and seems like most of his weapon production is working. Both iron and leather production is working nicely. He still needs maybe 2 armor makers. Maybe 1 more weapon maker. Some food, as you can see, and I estimate the base will be kinda ready in 3 minutes. So then he can start making towers. So he'll most likely have plenty of them. Not sure whether Bloodmaster plans to make some towers here. I'm not sure what to predict when it comes to how much army will he have. I'm not sure he'll have 30 iron. Well, actually, if he has the swords, then probably. 3 piggies. At least 40 ladder. Probably 40 on peacetime. Okay, sorry for the inactivity. There's 10 minutes, 11 minutes till peacetime. Looking at Bloodmaster's base, we can try to compare it with Remake. Of course, Remake has quite a lot of horses. There's 10. Some people hope to have 10 on peacetime, I guess. But whoa, look at the amount of iron here. So that means, I guess Yahoo aims for 35. Might be short on swords, but okay, he'll fix it, you can see. Not too bad from Bloodmaster. Actually, maybe a bit bad. Well, it's gonna be like 25. Ladder is gonna work as well, about 40 I'd say. Some horses, most likely 10. I'm not sure whether Yahoo and coaches can balance this, even if Yahoo seems to be playing a pretty nice game today. Spam wise, he should be. Maybe he's not ahead of Romek because of the horses. It's pretty fucking scary to see 11 already here. Still 10 minutes, so he might have 16 at least, I think. A bit better ladder as well. Of course, doesn't too much right now. Both bases seem pretty complete, I'd say. Maybe Romex is a bit more finished. Obviously, one more farm. It's maybe not too important, but still kinda is. The base doesn't even seem too big, to be honest. It's quite compact. It's still big, but it's ironically it's more or less the same size as Fus, because of this mountain here. But and this one as well, which shows how annoying it can be sometimes to play logs like that one. The army is strange. 8 horses is quite a lot, so he'll easily have enough for the iron he's expecting to have. He probably plans to have like 20 pikes added to that. But the ladder, I don't know. If he has 40 ladder, the army will be quite fine. There's 6 minutes till peacetime. Rom's iron, not too bad. Ladder aiming for 40. Ahmed's progress kinda stopped. This is pretty depressing. I think he's aiming for 25 ladder. But probably 25 iron. And about... He's got 7 horses already. Maybe he have 8, maybe 9. Definitely 9 already, of course. Okay, so maybe even a bit more. Since a couple of recruits more. It's not a bad army though. Of course, comparing to Remake, for example, but we cannot compare these two players. It's a good job from Ahmed, I think. But he will need those couple of swords. So I guess he'll have 20 swords for peacetime. Which actually isn't too good. And those bows, you can see he's struggling to make. He's only making with one building. Impossible. This one started working recently. Well, okay, this seems troubling. I don't know, the right side seems actually a bit more spammy. You can see SLS's iron is quite fine. However, it wouldn't hurt to have like 10 more animals. Ladder is fine, about 40 is probably his goal. 45. Coaches. Ooh. Nothing special, I'd say. Does he have... yeah, he has 2 buildings. Well, okay, 30 iron and 30 ladder, a few horses. Yahoo's horses not too amazing, but most likely enough. I thought he's gonna have a bit better iron though. Of course he'll stop one of those buildings right now, so he'll likely have a bit more soon, but something like 33 probably on peacetime. Ladder about to have like 40 as well. Mr. Fu, the most interesting player in this game. Uh, Plenty of horses, but not a lot of melee. And the army is not really quality army. Of course, a bit spammy, but it's not going to be too scary. But the horses might do the job. Okay, Romek might have a bit less iron than Yahoo, but it's not what really counts. What counts is the amount of horses. Ladder seems nice already. But it's a bit better than Yahoo. The horses make a difference, I guess. Bloodmaster, not too bad. probably have 40 leather, a bit less than what Romek is gonna have. But the top is pretty strong and it might matter a lot. Let's hope for the right side's sake that the towers are gonna be operational. Well, Fool seems to be well prepared when it comes to that. Kind of. Well, okay, there's still time, right? Not really. So, yeah, it might be a problem. SLS. Oh, fine army. Not a lot of horses though. Oh. Yahoo. 1 minute left till peacetime. Yeah, I was kinda right. Not too bad army. Similar stuff in Cochise' base. And Rome. Very similar to Cochise. Ahmed. 22 and 23. The weakest player, it seems. Comparing him to Fu. If it makes sense, of course. But it's hard to say. I'd still probably take this army over what Ahmed has. Easily more leather and more horses, more everything. It's hard to say what will happen here though. We're back in lobby for the peacetime break. So guessing we'll start again in 5 minutes or so. What we can see right now is that most of the players have some army and the teams seem pretty balanced when it comes to spam, but I have a feeling that it's gonna be really important that Bloodmaster and Romek are on the top. But on the other hand, the other team has Yahoo and coaches with seemingly excellent communication skills on the bottom, and I'm kinda guessing it's gonna be the matter of who pushes over the enemy first. The powered players on the top left or the powered players on the bottom right. And my money though is, well, I don't know. I kind of think that SLS and Fu are more of a threat than Ahmed and Rom. But then it's kind of the same with Romek and Blood being more scary on the top than Coaches and Yahoo on the bottom. So it's kinda even. Like those two fronts, the top front and the bottom front, are going to be very interesting to watch. As you can see on the bottom, I'll wait until you can see the player names here. The right side team has Yahoo, Mr. Fu, Coaches 12, and SLS, while the left side team has Romek, Ahmed, Bloodmaster, and Rom. Still waiting for the players to get ready, and we're gonna see what happens after peacetime. So stay tuned for this. Actually, I think I'll be back in 1 minute. Okay, still no. This seems to be taking a while. So waiting for coaches and Ahmed. Just for coaches now. So I'm guessing we're going to go live again in a matter of seconds. Hello to the new people watching the stream. This is a 4 vs 4 game on Iron and Gold. We can see the teams on the bottom. There we go. 3, 2, 1, and here goes the peacetime gong. Let's start by watching on the left side, scouting. How much can I zoom out without lagging? It's probably safer that way. Okay, first blood. No, not this time. I'm afraid about Fu, because doesn't seem like his towers are good enough, and you can see that Roma can see it. Should use some bows to try to destroy this, I think. Seems like the first blood award goes to Romek. Seems like Bloodmaster caught this as well. Doesn't seem like coaches. Oh, this is pretty stupid, just a waste of horse. Just look at the amount of horses here, and this was pretty bad for the coaches. Yep. Not the most clever maneuver he could do. Here's another one. Why is he doing this? Ah, this is actually Ahmed, okay. Seems like Romax broke through. There's another one scouting here. And seems like he doesn't really... Okay, he does now. But it's pretty big deal if Yahoo can scout the bridge. Now they're gonna see all the maneuvers back and forth. This is really bad. I'm pretty sure Romek is raging at Ahmed right now. In the meantime, seems like Romek's scout got killed as well. You can see the barracks. This is not too bad. The troops are on the positions almost. And I don't see a lot here, but it's pretty easy to scout this. They cannot do they can't do too much. They don't see coaches at all. Ah, okay, sorry, they do. We've got 3 players coming here. That's pretty interesting. Ahmed moves the horses along with Rom. But it was too slow from the right side. They should have used horses or whatever. Mr. Fu is here. All the horses are here. But it seems like Yahoo will come back. Ah, yeah, and he'll try to catch this. This is interesting. Fast lane for the horses, and they will try to catch this. The problem though is that Yahoo's position is not too good right now, and I'm pretty sure he's making a big mistake. Even if Rom seems to not be using his advantage. There we go. The fight opens, and it seems like the bottom will be the main throne. That's kind of unusual. Okay. So far it seems like the left side will win, but it's... Yeah, no melee on the right already. And this is interesting and unfortunate for the left side. I don't think he should have caught this. However, I don't know. Maybe it's actually for the good. There's only balls. Yeah, well, there's hardly anything left here. So this is pretty devastating for the right side. I think this needs an autosave. Yahoo was very reckless going out so far to the front. Yep. But on a side related note, it's insanely difficult to say whether we're looking at coaches on Ahmed. I wish they used some different colors. Anyway, it seems like having a lot of horses was enough for the left side to win this one. Yeah, well. Seems like a pretty one-sided game, but I think it's mainly because of the Yahoo's maneuvers. He tried to catch 2 players, having no one on his side. It was pretty bad. Now we can see there's really no chance SLS can win this. He's kinda fighting on 2 fronts. He has no shooters here, so it's basically just finishing the job. Still, it seems like the left side didn't have any melee, so Mr. Food SLS can get some kills. Not really. SLS comes back. I'd probably just try to kill this because Fu still had something. I don't know. He can't even explode it, but this is irrelevant. Okay, this one. Okay, let's just wait, because I think they go lobby. Oh, they just quit? No. Okay, let's go. Because I think the right side has pretty big chance. It's hard to
Hey,
say.
wake up.
Hmm. On the left side sees a beat mode of the bridge. Uh, Seems like Yahoo likes to scout. I think the left side will attack again. Oh, sorry, well, not again, but I think they might take the initiative. Doesn't seem like they will though. No movement so far.
Hey, wake up.
Thanks. Always forget to disable this. Doesn't seem like we're gonna see any movement soon. I'd really like to show you some interesting fights here, but as you can see, there's really nothing to show. Don't really get this plan. It seems like Fu wants to do something, and Romek follows. Interesting. Fu has decided to go back, but he wasn't attacked or anything. But you can see what's gonna happen here. It almost worked. For a second I thought Romek will get ruled, and he does. Interesting. I don't think this is a good catch for Romek. There's plenty of army here, and he's coming back. But we finally see some action. You can see Fu's horses are really useful here. I think Romek's gonna lose this actually. That's interesting. Okay, maybe I exaggerated a little bit. I think I just wanted Fu to win, but it's... I don't know. There are towers here and it's quite stationary, and it will be very difficult for Blood to help here. So it might be quite some kills here. But you can see Romek's tanks quite successful, but not for long. This is gonna die in like 1 minute.
Hey, wake up.
Yeah, in the meantime the bottom was fighting as well, and we didn't really notice. Sorry about that. This is still quite interesting, so I think you're gonna forgive me. Seems like the bottom right has won, so we're about to see an advantage of the right side. I actually thought the right is gonna win here, but it's kinda... well, you can see what's happening here. All depends on how fast can they go through the bridge. And don't catch this, please! No, come on, SLS, why did you do this? Well, he's buying time, but this is not how I'd like to buy time if I were him. There's still plenty of troops here. On the other hand, this means Kochis can catch and kill whatever he wants, and Bloodmaster didn't manage to escape with this, so maybe it's for the better actually. Yeah, you can see overall it's gonna be better for the right side, because they'll be the team with loads of bows left and some horses. So yeah, this time the left side lost. I don't know why Romek attacked like this. Hell, I think this was a successful loot by Fu over Romek. That's pretty fucking amazing if you ask me. There's still a lot of army here. And this is going in a really bad formation. Well, okay, the nut is right. This is going to die if it gets caught. And this is going to die no matter what. Storm attack from coaches. I think the right side will lose. Maybe not on the bottom. It's still not too good for the right here, but... Oh well. It's pretty bad actually. Got a win, but they probably won't win. Not really clever from the right side to attack like this. And when it comes to top, it's kinda game over for Remake. And Yahoo and Kochi still got some troops, just lacking a boss a bit, which is about to get changed. Yeah, just go to Ramake's base. Catch. Really? They want to try again?
Hey, wake up.
Okay, right before the fight. What a lul. Okay, this was a really stupid thing to do. Well, I don't know. Ah, okay, this is 3 versus 2 actually, so... Okay, maybe it's a clever thing to do. Who is a bit slow with his army. Hopefully not a problem. Yeah, Remake army is almost non-existent right now. And the dome is pretty fucking far away. Which most likely means it's GG on the left side again. Yeah, well, I guess that's it. Full kind of lost here, but it's really not important. So you can see it's a tactic that really goes wrong. Just push your wicked part of the team forward and quickly move army of the better players. You can see that Rome was really late. Ahmed was actually on time, almost. But by the time they were fighting 3 versus 2, Rome was just trying to go through here. Not very good. Okay. GG. This time for sure. Okay, thanks for watching and see you next time.